Good afternoon, everyone. It's your girl Annie. Welcome back to my channel, and hello if you are new here. Today we have a video that is dedicated strictly to thrifting at Goodwill. So my mom and I are gonna hit up several Goodwills, and then we're gonna come back here and I'll do a haul of all of the things that we found. I am looking for a few key pieces for my new little lair. Some of those are some bigger furniture items, and some of them are smaller items, such as little glass or crystal containers to hold things in my bathroom, some storage solutions, think skinnier, longer baskets, and maybe just some other pretty things. I do need a mirror for my new shoe cabinet that you guys would have seen in last week's video. So just some things. So I'm always looking, keeping an eye out. So let's go to Goodwill, and then we will come back here and go through the haul. Because spoiler alert, my mom and I can always find some goodies. So let's go ahead and get thrifting. Okay, starting off strong, these shelves are packed. We love to see it, even though it does make it quite difficult to see things. Anyways, look at how cute this little jar was. I am on the hunt for something similar, but I think $6 for this little one is a little much. Anyways, moving on, we have a ton of glassware, stemware, cups, glasses, whatever you want to call it. This is one of my favorite aisles in the thrift store. Everything is so pretty. You know what I mean? And I just love looking at it, even though it's a mess, but that's okay. It's a thrift store and we love to forage. I thought this little vase, bud vase perhaps, was stunning. I love the detail. I love the edge. I thought it was gorgeous. And these yellow goblets, wine goblets, water goblets, whatever you want to use them for. I thought the color was super unique and actually really good for the upcoming spring season. Now this piece, I have no other idea as to what to use it for other than flowers or just straight up decor. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. And for the price, I think that's a steal of a deal. I didn't do like a Google Lens or anything on it. I just think it's so pretty. Probably my second favorite aisle in this particular Goodwill is the one with all of their vases and the florals. You can find some really cute things here, such as this little cutie, which actually, spoiler alert, did pick up and forgot it in the haul. So I grabbed that one for only $2. And I really just don't understand why you would go out and buy a new $30 like Studio McGee pot. If that's your jam, like go for it. But like look at all of your options here for just a few dollars. Anyways, that's my spiel. You can find whole floral arrangements here. You can find loose florals. Usually this bucket is overflowing, but I guess they were just low on the florals today. But we will see some more in another Goodwill, and you will see just how much you can find. Now this I would have picked up for my Etsy store. It was made in Italy, but it had a chip, so I passed on it. I see these little bud vases all of the time. I think they're so darling. I have a few at home already, so I decided to pass on it. But those are so cute to just add for decor when you need like a little bit of sparkle somewhere. They're very, very cute. Now this is a really, really good option if you have a large dining table or a large surface area where you want to make one of those really big, wild floral arrangements. This is the perfect vessel for that, and I think it was like $7. Absolutely gorgeous. I am also on the hunt for some sort of basket. I'm thinking something longer, something more narrow. So I'm on the hunt for that. Did not see any at this Goodwill, but I did find this like wicker spoon. Not sure what this is, but never seen anything like it. And you never know what kind of gems you can find in these like middle display things. They have just a ton of random things on here. I thought that mirror might have been an option for me for my little entryway, quote unquote, but it was just kind of too plain. Now this dresser is a steal of a deal at only $65. Again, I am on the hunt for a dresser, but I need one that is tall as opposed to long. So passed on this one, even though that is just like a stunning, stunning deal. Okay, we have since moved on to another Goodwill. I was looking at the furniture, but it is sparse, so not much to see. I did want to go ahead and check out whatever this piece was, but it was nothing spectacular in my opinion, so we're moving on. These are those 12 months of flowers by Robert something. I've sold some in the past. These were $5 a piece, so I decided to pass on them, but they're super pretty. Once again, we see a ton of greenery. I love looking at greenery specifically in thrift stores because it's just so versatile as opposed to florals, you know, for the color and such. And you can always find a ton of greenery. It's great for filler, for vases, just putting it, you know, if you have space on top, everywhere. You can put greenery everywhere, and it's always super affordable at the thrift store. Love that frame. That's all I have to say. And again, another bud vase. This one is a little taller, a little different. I think the idea of having a few of these and styling them somewhere, maybe on like a mirrored brass tray, would be super, super cute. Now, this little jar is absolutely darling. I do recognize the pattern, and it's only $4. And we're just taking a browse. Again, they have like these really big display pieces where they put just their random items, it looks like. And I always love to take a look because, again, you never know what you're going to find. They usually put some larger baskets over here and perhaps like rugs and outdoor items. So definitely check it out. This basket was a contender. It was a little pricey for the thrift store at $10. I feel like I could go to TJ Maxx and get a new one for $10. And for my space, it was a little too tall. However, that's probably the width I'm going for. So anyways, I saw this cute little desk at the next Goodwill. I am on the hunt for one, but this is not it for me. And this bench, if it was recovered in like a nice linen or a striped fabric, I feel like would look so high end, and it was only $15. Now, I know this mirror is probably some mid-century something collectible, something. I thought it was cool. It's not my style, but if I was into reselling that kind of stuff, probably would have grabbed it. Now, this desk was really cute, definitely more my vibe and my price range, but it was just a little too crusty dusty, and I didn't love it, so passed on it. Now I see something promising over in the corner, so I skedaddle my little way over there, but we have to take a look at this desk chair. How stunning. It's $60 because they did their research. They know it's a Windsor chair. Anyways, moving on to this mirror. I've had my eye on this like triple oval mirror for years, and this one is only $80. Now, the only problem is somebody painted it. Somebody painted it white. They didn't even do that great of a job, and it's just, why did they do that? I literally have no space for this, so I wouldn't have gotten it anyways, but just to see it in the wild in a thrift store as opposed to an estate sale for this price was kind of shocking. Now, these are hard to see. These are some hard placemats. They were $4 a piece, and I thought they were adorable, again, for the spring season. Not that I personally need any more candles or candle holders, but I love to look at them regardless. I have an obsession with brass candlestick holders, so I'm looking every time I go to the thrift store. Also, I just personally feel like as a witchy girl, you can never have too many candles, so again, I'm always looking. This candle right here was pretty new. It had only been burned for a little bit. It was $5 at the thrift store, but I smelled it and it did not smell good at all. So I can assume that's why it had been donated. Now these little candle holders I thought were darling. I didn't do a Google Lens on them because it's just not my thing to sell, but I feel like those were something. Now, I always mention how thrift stores have a ton of candles, always. This particular store had, I think, about 4 or 5 of these huge tubs full of bagged candles. This one in particular I thought would be perfect for the fall/Christmas season. Look at those colors. Gorgeous. A lot of the ones that I looked at were around $5 to $7.99. And I mean, just look at all of these candles. You have some of those popular twisty ones here in the popular green color. Whoever bagged these candles did a really good job when thinking of the color palette. So I commend them for that. But again, as you can see, I don't feel it's necessary to go out and buy brand new ones. Anyways, moving on. This little hanging basket should have grabbed it, but didn't. And again, look at this huge tub of loose florals. Again, none in my particular style. However, if you're looking for some sort of quick decoration, the thrift store pretty much has you covered. I thought this little vessel was adorable. I have some vintage metal flower frogs that would fit perfectly in the bottom of that. And to just do a really quick little bouquet in there, I thought would be so, so cute. Or excuse me, an arrangement would be really cute. But I just never seen anything like it. I thought that was super adorable. We have more florals. Telling you guys, you can find a ton of this stuff at the thrift store if you're doing arrangements, if you're having a party, if you're trying to decorate your home on a budget, much like I am. What are we waiting for? Let's get our butts into the thrift store. And guys, we're gonna end it here with this adorable like pedestal vessel. How cute is that? It is now time for everyone's favorite part, the haul. Let me tell you, it is tiny but mighty. So we do have some things for me to keep and some things for my Etsy shop. If you guys are new here, I do have an Etsy store where I resell some of my vintage finds online. It is always linked down below in my videos, and there is a coupon code for any of my viewers coming from YouTube, so check it out down below. So now that I've rambled for long enough, let's go ahead and finally get into the haul. Okay, the first thing that I grabbed is this little dish. How cute is this? I think this is the Wexford design by the brand I'm blanking on, but it's pretty common. I have some cups that actually have the same design pattern. So this is gonna go in my bathroom to hold some little cotton rounds, floss or sticks, whatever, what have you, but love this. This was $3.99. I know it's backwards, sorry. And I think that's a pretty good deal. So I'm gonna give it a wash and then it's gonna go in my bathroom. The next thing I found is for my Etsy store. It is this adorable little cherub, angel, whatever picture frame. It's very gothic, very Victorian, very Art Nouveau, very much the things that I gravitate towards and look for my Etsy store. So I absolutely love this. I think someone out there is going to absolutely die over it. It does have a little kickstand. However, I'm sure you could throw up some command strips and hang it on the wall if you so choose. But I think this would actually be really cute in some, like a bookshelf. Anyways, this was $4 at Goodwill and I could not leave it behind. Pretty substantial, and I know someone's going to love it. So Etsy store is linked down below. The next piece is something my mom actually found. This stunning wicker lidded storage basket. It was $3.99. My mom was thinking for resale, but I was like, wait a minute, I'll actually use this for a little bit, and then if I decide on something else or find something perhaps better, go ahead and part with it. But how adorable is this? So you can actually like put it on a bookshelf or just somewhere and keep your unsightly things in here to make them pretty. We love that. I've said this so many times in videos past of how you can always find candles at your thrift store. I don't think that's like groundbreaking news, but truly you really can. Taper candles, pillar candles, all of the sorts. And I found these. I can take them out of the bag. Hold on. As you saw in the video, there were several tubs full of bagged candles. Now I did grab this one and this one. I love the color palette. One's like a sagey green. The other one is a creamy beige color. They're gonna go really, really nice with the color palette of my little layer. And I do have these really cool tall brass candle holders. Like they go on the floor and they're really tall. And I'm thinking to put these in them. So that was my idea for grabbing these. Oh, that smells divine. Oh, that smells good. Rose trellis and lotus petals. Ooh, okay, that smells good. There also are some other little candles in there, which I'm not going to use, but I will keep because I live in Florida and we have hurricanes. So those will come in handy. All of these candles were $4.99, which I think is a good deal because this large green one right here is $5.99. So I think that's a pretty good deal. Now, this is the piece that I'm really, really excited for. This is for my Etsy store. So if you're interested, check it out. But I did find this stunning brass and glass two-tiered wall shelf. How gorgeous is this? Picture this in like a really fancy bathroom with the really fancy perfume bottles on it. How stunning would that be? Right? Like y'all agree with me, that would be stunning. But this was $6.99 and my mom actually found me something similar maybe a year or several years ago, and it sold like that on Etsy. So it was a little bit different, but I think this one will do really well as well. I just have to give it a really good clean. I almost forgot the best piece. This stunning, stunning, beautiful, gorgeous, delicious, hand-painted canvas for $7. It is signed on the back. Can you see right here? It says by Edna Ogle-Smith, My Bouquet, March 25th of 1987. 1987, this canvas has survived. So this is definitely going up for resale in my Etsy shop. I cannot wait to get that listed because I know someone's gonna absolutely love it. And it's perfect. Nope, that's gonna fall. It's perfect for the upcoming spring season. I absolutely love it. All right, everyone, that is gonna wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed thrifting with me and my little haul. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite item? I think, I can't pick a favorite, but if I had to, the little jar, because it's actually something on my thrift list that I found. We love that. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Now back to my spiel, as we all do. If you guys liked today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And more than that, if you are not subscribed and you enjoyed the video, go ahead and subscribe because I have a lot more videos like this coming your way. And that'll be all for me today. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.